So what you see at the back is a Dutch fort in Jaffna, and this is a symbol of colonization. Now I want to talk about the colonization. So if you look at the history in the 12th, 13th, 14th century, Spanish and Portuguese, they started to colonize the countries, um, mainly South America, African countries. So why they would do it? Because they're all looking for resources, building up wealth. So they were looking at other countries where they have natural resources and the wealth which they can take it home to their land or do a business, so they become rich and also they build their countries themselves. So that was talk about Sri Lanka, right? So Sri Lanka has been colonized by the Portuguese first, 14th century, right? So and then why they came and they saw some spices, natural resources, right? And they built churches and they've been colonizing us and really running our country, right? And what happened then? Dutch came. Okay, Dutch become so powerful in colonizing the countries because they have the resources, powerful army, and like that. So when they come to Sri Lanka, obviously Portuguese left because Portuguese also have so many other countries. They have to manage them as well effectively, so they left. So the Dutch is here. So you can see the Dutch colonized port here. They built their port here to protect themselves. Also, they've been so powerful as well. So then what happened? British came, English people, right? They've been looking at all the world to colonize the other countries, same like Spanish and Portuguese, and they've been following, Dutch also. They become so powerful in colonizing the many countries. We know that, right? And Sri Lanka is one of the country British colonized it, and around in century, and then they are here. Okay, they are here until 9, and we think, right? We got independence. Actually, we are still colonized. That's what I want to talk about, the colonization. We are still colonized country. So you might think the British left and we got independent. Actually, we haven't got independent yet. And I'm looking forward to that day where we can celebrate. So how we are colonized now? The government is run by the Sri Lankan government, Sri Lankan people. We elect them, and any country can come and pay the money, and and they can take control of our resources, managing our resources, either the sea or all the other natural resources, or they can buy Sri Lankan companies and Sri Lankan land, properties, and they can pay the MBs and money, and they get it, and they take control of that. So the government is, we can call this geopolitics, globalization, these are the words we are giving. Actually, we are colonized. So why I say we are colonized, right? We don't have control of our country yet, and we are still controlled by the other countries at the moment. And one day we want to take control of this country, we want to manage our resources, all these corruptions is disappear. No country can pay money to take control of our resources, right? So that is the day we can all celebrate. I'm looking for a day that we can all celebrate. We are freed, we take control of our country, and we manage everything effectively, because we have everything we need. In Sri Lanka, we have the human wealth, the human resources. We have a natural wealth, natural resources. What we got also wealth, the global wealth we have now as well. So we can really manage it, right? That day we can all celebrate an Independence Day, and we can honestly say we are not colonized anymore. That is the day to celebrate.